Hello guys and welcome back to the Fentech HTML class. So like I said in our last video, for this class we're going to be looking at HTML comments. So HTML comments are not displayed in the browser, but they can help document your HTML source code. So now let's look at the HTML comments tag. So you can add comments to your HTML source by using the following syntax, which is open bracket, exclamation, dash dash, you write your comments and the rest. So let's start by adding comments. Now with comments, we can place notifications and reminders in our HTML code. For example, let's do that here. Let's have this. Alright, comment. Then we're going to have a p element which says Fentech and enter. First we're gonna have this. Remember to let's just use add information here. So let's save and see if there will be any changes. Like we said, this is not meant to be alright, so it's only Fentech you will see. So it's just like adding a reminder that okay, we're meant to add something here. There's something we're meant to add here. Maybe I'm leaving it hanging for a particular period of time, so that's why it's in color green. If you notice, that's the only code here that is in green. So imagine if you were to get an information and it was not complete, you can just use this to tag that okay, this is not complete, I need to complete this. So we can hide content. Now comments can be used to hide content. This can be very helpful if you want to hide content temporarily. So for example, what we have, this is Fentech. Let's have let's see, let me remove this and be like p, then this is Fentech again. Okay, then let's have another p element, say this is Fentech 2. So let's save and see if there will be any changes. Okay, so it's just this is Fentech 2 that appeared. So comments are also great for debugging HTML because you can comment out HTML lines of code one at a time to search for errors. Now the next thing we're going to be moving over to is HTML links. So links are found in nearly all web pages. Links allow users to click their way from page to page. So we'll start by looking at hyperlink. Now, HTML links are hyperlinks. You can click on a link and jump to another document. Now note, a link does not have to be a text. it can be an image or any other HTML element. Next, we look at syntax. The HTML tag defines a hyperlink. It has the following syntax. So this is a HTML hyperlink. I think we have it here already. Yes, this is it. Ahref, your URL and your text, and that's a HTML tag. That's a hyperlink. So now the most important attribute of the A element is this href attribute, which indicates the link's destination. Now the link text is the part that will be visible to the reader. Clicking on the link text will send the reader to the specified URL address. So we don't really need to do anything much again on this because we've already done it. If you go back to our page, you just click here, it will take you straight to youtube.com. As you can see, it's already appearing youtube.com there. Okay, so now take note of this. By default, links will appear as follows in all browsers. We have an unvisited link. An unvisited link is underlined and blue, while a visited link is underlined and purple, and an active link is underlined and red. So next, let's move to the target attribute. By default, the links page will be displayed in the current browser window. Now to change this, you must specify another target for the link. So the target attribute specifies where to open the linked document. And for the target attribute, we can have values like self-default, which opens the document in the same window or tab as it was clicked. We have blank, which opens the document in a new window. We have parent, which opens the document in the parent frame. We have top, which opens the document in full body of the window. So next, we're going to be looking at link to an email address. So we use mail to inside the href attribute to create a link that opens, let's say, Fentech email program to let them send a new mail. So let's have another ef attribute equals to, let's have mail to Fentech 54 at gmail.com. Send us a mail, or let's say an email. Okay, so let's save. Let's save and view in our browser. So send us an email, take it to fentech54 at gmail.com. That's send an email. So next, we're going to be looking at button as a link. Now, to use an HTML button as a link, we need to have some JavaScript code. Now, JavaScript allows you to specify what happens at certain events, such as click a button. So, for example, let's have button on click equals to location equals to let's have okay, let's have default dot asp, then we're going to close this. Then inside here we'll have, let's say, HTML course. So let's save and let's view it on our browser. So as you can see, we have HTML course as a button. So you can decide to put another thing as a button over there. So next we're going to be moving over to link titles. Now the title attribute specifies extra info about an element. So the info is often shown as a tooltip text when the mouse moves over the element. So for example, let's have AH equals to, let's use youtube.com. Then let's have title equals to visit our, or let's just say watch our videos. So let's save and let's view it on the browser. Okay, so we also have watch our videos. As you can see, saying go to Fentech page. This stuff that I show here is exactly what we were talking about. So the next thing we're going to be doing is using an image as a link. So now to use an image as a link, we put the img tag inside the a element tag. So let's have something like this. We are going to make this image into a link. So here where we have our, we're going to have default.asp. So let's save and see how that turns out. Okay, so I've not done it correctly. I'm meant to put this. Okay, so I see where the problem is. This is meant to be here. Okay, so let's save and see if we have any changes. Okay, so now I'm trying to get where our image is, why it has disappeared and the rest. So alright, so we're going to come back to this in order not to make this video to be so long. So I hope you guys enjoyed class. Make sure to like, subscribe and share. Thank you.